for Kira.
I thought he was trying to kick him with it.
I guess it's because there's a monster in me.
Hello? There's a what? I'm sorry. Hold on. There's a what? Hello, all you beautiful, wonderful anime fans. Shelby here, and today we are doing episode 2 of Blue Lock. This one is called Monster. Ya monster. What? This show, I want to understand because it is way more intense than I thought it was going to be. I did not know it would be like some Hunger Games situation of like, oh, we're taking your top people and then forcing them to do specific things, like experimentation. It also kind of reminds me of like Sword Art Online. Kind of, you know, they go into the video game and the dude is like, hey, guess what, y'all are trapped here. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. It's very like, that's immediately what I thought of when that moment happened, where it was like, oh, you're stuck here. You can't leave until you do this. Same thing here. Oh, you're going to be stuck in this place, and you have to do all these things in order to survive and win. So you're fucked. You're fucked. So, you know. Yeah, so that's fun. If you guys did not watch the previous episode reaction of episode 1, the link will be here, thumbnail will be vibing somewhere, and gives you a reason to go subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Check out my other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, what other ones do I have? Etsy, Patreon. I have a Lemon 8, but I'm not really using it too much just because it's hard to, you know, I can't really schedule on Lemon 8, so, you know, using this is easier. But, so yeah, I need to understand what's happening right now. Because this is just so confusing right now. But, we're gonna get started with episode 2 of Blue Lock. I almost said Monster Hunter because I read the word monster. At any rate.
Japan won't win the World Cup, not in a million years.
Jesus.
Remind me again why we should care. I mean, we're raking in plenty of dough as it is. Soccer's a business, Andre. And let's be honest here. Do you really think Japan has a chance of winning?
Why are some of these people so terrifying?
And are disqualified. Lock off, loser.
No! I don't want him to leave. No!
Mr. Mediocre Elite. Notice the room size?
What?
It's the same dimensions as a penalty area. And roughly 75% of goals are born within these continents.
I had 10 seconds! It's not as if I could do anything!
Would you use that same excuse if this was a match? When the ball made contact with you, there was still 1 second left on the clock. If you gave up and accepted defeat, that's why you didn't see an alternative. You could have achieved victory if you just stretched out your leg. Whoever's it in this game of...
I guess he's kind of got a point there, I guess. Even though it's weird, got a point, I guess.
Yoichi Isagi chose a target. A player who was ranked higher than him instead of Igaguri. Before that, Megadu Bachira stole the ball off him.
Yeah.
No, Bachira, you saw him from out of nowhere. He singled me out. This isn't fair. Bachira came out of nowhere!
Oh, God! That's terrifying.
Why'd I kick it? I think I really put an end to Kira's soccer career. Then why?
Look at his eyes. The look on his face.
Only results matter here. So I believed in you, and we won, right?
This guy is totally crazy.
Are you excited? This is normal in Blue Lock. Are you shaken up? Ablaze with the knowledge that you survived? That's what victory feels like.
I don't like this guy. Can he go away?
And other times you'll be rivals, out to wreck each other's dreams. Your Blue Lock, Team Z.
Okay. I didn't really want him to leave. I liked him.
Want some water?
Thanks, Quan. Sure. Ready? Go! Even the down-to-earth guy's super athletic.
I mean, look.
Seriously? Man, that looks tasty. Ugh. Jane, I'm gonna get locked off for sure. How can I beat anyone here when they're all better than me?
Oh god, this scared me. You're still a good soccer player.
For Kira.
I thought he was trying to kick him with it.
I guess it's because there's a monster in me.
Hello? There's a what? I'm sorry. Hold on. There's a what?
He's so slow. No way. The monster wouldn't like that.
Ow! What the hell? Ew, that's creepy.
A monster?
But this time is different. The monster said to me, pass it to Isagi. There's a monster inside him, too.
Oh. Oh. T.
Monster's voice?
What the heck is he talking about? Still, when I kicked the ball, I didn't recognize myself.
Something did take over him. I did notice that.
You know what? I'm glad I came here, Isagi. Because I got to meet you.
He's talking nonsense. And yet,
Come on.
Come on.
stoking the flames.
Oh, his eyes! His eyes did it again.
Come on, Gagamaru. Just hey, Isagi. Take a look at this, baby. I shot up.
Baby?
I certainly hope so.
Cut the crap, man! You put us in this crummy environment. How do you expect us to improve at this rate?
What he said. I demand to have better food, dude.
Split into 5 groups within 5 buildings. By the way, each team lost 1 person after that game of tag. Therefore, there are 275 players left.
Wait, so that means I'm still dead last? I gotta
Decide your team. Ranks 1 through 11 are Team B.
Why does that guy have his hands in his pants? Why is his hands in his pants?
If you want the perks, then you have to win.
Now that you know the rules, it's time for us to begin the first selection.
First selection? First selection of what?
Over my dead body. I'd rather play with German college kids than be associated with professional soccer in this country.
Damn!
It's a tragedy, but the fact is, I was born in the wrong country. There's not a forward here worthy of my passes.
Damn! He's so cocky.
World Cup victory through this, the revolutionary Blue Lock Project.
Let's say this works and you do manage to produce an elite striker. How can you be so certain Japan will win the World Cup? Are you claiming ruining the lives of
Mark my words! Don't you all want to see it? That historic moment! The birth of Japanese soccer's hero!
The first selection will involve the survival match.
So what? The 11 of us here in Group Z will be playing together as a proper team? But everyone here is a forward.
Why don't you be...
Oh, who was that? He sounded so familiar.
Outscoring. Over the years, you've been imprinted with stupid notions regarding positioning and tactics on the field. But all of the different roles evolved gradually. Soccer initially started out with everyone acting as a striker.
Create soccer
What?
from 0. What does that mean?
The last quarter century, Japanese soccer has climbed in the ranks, even compared to the rest of the World Cup.
The fact they're so okay with doing this to these people.
Simply play in the World Cup, and it served its purpose. But now, It's time to dream bigger for the future of soccer in Japan!
Abandon what you once thought was common sense. Instead,
I'm so confused right now.
and through the birth of these new tactics, a better player will be forged. One person's action can change a team, a country, even the whole world. That's the power this sport possesses.
Why are your hands in your pants, my man? Why is he standing there like that?
Here inside of Blue Lock! Thank you all for your time.
This is bullshit! What?
I want to see what kind of idiotic forward they'll create. Watch them emerge with my own 2 eyes.
What? What? I'm so confused. Huh? Okay. I'm starting. I can't decide how I feel about the guy that said has a monster in him. I have to give me a little bit to remember their names. I will get to remember their names, I swear. I need to know more about that because that was interesting. This show, I think, just keeps leaving me wanting to understand more. Because it's like, it is, in a way, kind of like Hunger Games in a sense. Or like even Sword Art Online, I feel like, where these people go into this place and then kind of just, in a way, forced to stay and do these things and probably do things they don't expect to ever have to do. And it's kind of crazy to me. I'm like, I was not expecting this to be like, oops, I muted my mic. Fend for yourself and fight for yourself. Like, that is something I was not anticipating. But then he's also making them occasionally work together. And I'm like, what? I'm very intrigued and want to understand more. But, the character designs are interesting. Some of them are kind of just, I think, normal. And then some are, like, very different. I need to look up the guy with, like, the reddish pink hair. Because he sounded familiar to me. Like, I can't fully explain who he was, but he sounded so familiar. But I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Blue Lock. Stay tuned for episode 3. And like always, I'm happy you were here. Believe it.
Anyway, bye-bye.